morning, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. This is village life in Mombasa, in Kenya, East Africa, which is under Eastern African region. So today we are going to show you how we cook the African snacks that we like, which are very popular in Mombasa, in Kenya, and they are very easy to make, very sweet, very delicious, and these are my popular my favorite snacks. So basically right now what you see is basically her making the dough itself. So she's putting water which has been mixed with a bit of sugar, and of course she's gonna mix the dough until it's it's everything is mixed together, as you continue watching in the video. One thing I wanted to tell you is she has been doing this business for over 10 years, and she's been able to literally take care of her family thanks to this type of business. And she was kind enough to allow me to film her, because I really wanted to showcase to you how we do small businesses in the village, in my community, and how these small businesses have really helped people to take care of their family and themselves. At the same time, I also wanted to show you, to inspire you out there who is interested to start a business or to start a project, and you're scared and you're wondering, how can I do this, how can I start? And I just want to show you that, you know what, people start from far. People start projects in small, others start their projects in different conditions, but at the end of the day, once you start, once you love what you do, and once you keep at it, regardless of the challenges you experience, you will see the result at the end of the day. So basically you can see the wheat flour has the way it's been made together. Now she's literally making the small shapes, as you can see, and then from there she's gonna roll it around, as you see in the video, and cut into small pieces and then cook it. The other thing which I wanted to showcase, the way we live a simple life that is rich, where families are together, they thrive, they work together, and are able to accomplish goals that they have set for their families. One thing I've learned through her is, when you love what you do, when you wake up every day, because she always wake up at 3:45 a.m. every single day, she's been able to influence her community people, even other ladies, to start their own small businesses, because they realize she's been able to take her kids to school, all 4 kids. I think she has 4 kids or 5 kids, and all of them are doing well, all of them are working hard, all of them are assisting in the family business. Yes, it is a family business, because she told me she usually look at her kids like her employees. She told me, not to, when you are doing a business with your family, look at their children as employees, because it's gonna motivate them to work hard. It's gonna motivate them, you know, to be responsible people as they grow up. So one of the key lessons she told me is, she looks at her children as employees. She makes sure by the end of the day she pays her children some money that is going to show the kids, teach them that, you know what, this small business that you're doing at home is literally helping me have money that is going to help me, you know, like pocket money that is going to help me, you know, to buy some stuff that I need to do. I don't need to just run to my parents, say, oh, I want this, I want that. That's what she was telling me. She was like, you know, when you have kids, when you end up having a family of your own and you start a business, then please, when you involve your children or your family members, then you have to pay them. You have to look at them as employees, because when you pay them after each and every day or monthly, you're encouraging them to be motivated, to look at the business, to be motivated to make sure the business becomes successful, because they see the results, because they see the money that is coming in. They see how the money is literally helping the family, or how the money that is coming from the business is helping the family, plus paying the bills, and also helping them, you know, to have some bit of cash here and there, able to run their own errands, able to pay their bills, able to do stuff without involving the parents. That's basically in a nutshell what she told me. So as you can see in the video, we are making this. It's called mitai. This is mitai, as in the process from making the dough. Now now we are going to put sugar. She has already melted the sugar, and now she's put the mitai inside there, and you can see the way she's gonna yeah, like that. that's basically a traditional way of doing it. I don't know how modern way they do it, but this is traditional way of doing it. The way she's doing that, so that want the sugar to go all around the mitai. The snack itself is called mitai. It's a Swahili word, and then there it is ready. So after a while, the sugar is gonna, it will show itself. Right now it's melted, but after the wind has settled in, you're going to see the sugar itself. Now you can see there, it's reflecting. The sugar is gonna come there. Continue with the process, because you want the sugar to harden. So this is basically the traditional way of doing it. So she's doing this every single day, 365 days in a year. Of course, there are days where she take a break, but when she decides to take a break, she's usually assisted by her family member, by the husband, by the kids. Look at that. Her food, her snacks are very, very delicious, and they're very, very popular where I come from. If she miss one day, you see my tears. I'm having tears in my eyes because of the smoke that is coming from the firewood. Yeah, she cooks with firewood. Look at that. I love mitai. It's very delicious. Now, according to what you are seeing in the picture, so basically this is the process that she does every single day. She usually cook mitai 3 times in a day. That is 3:45 a.m., then 7 a.m., then around lunchtime. Now that's all this is being sold at home. Usually the neighbors come in very early in the morning to buy the snacks for breakfast, and then later on around 7 a.m. they're being sold at the community center, is where it's along the highway. When you see the other video, you're going to see where she sells it, and we'll talk more about that. Where she has put her stand, her stall, is a place where there's so much traffic, there's so much foot traffic, people moving up and down. So every single day, because so people are so used to know she's there, or one of her kids or the husband is there, people will always go and buy from her. If she misses a day, people will always complain and say, where is she? Why didn't she come? Because it's like, a normal human being, when you're so used to something and then one day you end up missing that something, you end up finding like there's something wrong, or you find things difficult. And that's basically in a nutshell how it is when customers come in and they don't find her. They usually complain and say something is missing today, how come she didn't come, so where am I going to get my snacks? Because she's the go-to person, because her snacks are very, very delicious. In fact, you can find some customers who decide, you know what, I'm not buying until I see her, and they'll come the following day and they buy from her. So now you see those snacks are ready, the mitai are ready, so they're being taken to the community center to set it up, and then they sell it to customer in the town center itself. So right now it's another bunch she's making of mitai. So this is basically in a nutshell how we cook in the village. You see that fire, that is the firewood. Why do we use firewood? Because it's readily available, it's cheaper, and where she stays, she has a shamba. When I say shamba, that's a Swahili word. She has a farm, a big farm. She has trees which she has planted, so she gets firewood from those trees. And yes, if somebody will ask me if she cut down the tree, that she will replant again. Yes, she does replant again. Like I said, it's the village, the trees are there and they always grow, because the family members, community, they always make sure they plant trees, because they know the importance of having trees in the compound. So she's gonna cook like that until it's golden brown. And like I said, when you go to when you see this family cooking with firewood, you'll realize most families in Mombasa, in my village, in my community, and also other parts of the country, and even in Africa, they use firewood because it's readily available, it's cheaper, and of course getting firewood from trees, it's easier, it's accessible, easily accessible. So she usually does this every day, 365 days in a year. So I ask her what she can tell people, what they can learn from her. She's telling me whatever projects you're doing, whatever it is that you are doing, please love what you're doing. And then when you encounter challenges, don't give up, don't get discouraged. Just try your level best to overcome those obstacles, those challenges, and then of course you'll see results when you are consistently and hardworking and you show up every single day. You will become successful in achieving your goals and in achieving your dreams. She told me that when she goes somewhere and sees somebody cooking and she see there is, how you're cooking step by step, she usually just grabs it immediately. So I think she has that photogenic memory where when she sees something she remembers, and then she's able to implement it and do it and perfect it, and then it becomes part and parcel of her skills. So she told me she never went to school. She never went to school to learn how to cook, anything like that. No, she just went to a Swahili home and she learned from one of the people she knew, and she just grabs it just once. And she went back home, she implemented what she saw, and it's part and parcel of her experience right now, and she knows how to cook these snacks, and that's the reason why she's been able to take care of her family, pay her bills, join chamas. When I talk of chamas, I mean crowdfunding. Chama is a Kiswahili word where women they join together with the aim of contributing savings, and then each month or each week or each day they contribute a certain amount of money. They save up, they deposit in a bank account, and then comes towards the end of the year they withdraw, and each and every member is given a certain amount of money that they have saved. Usually what happens is small business people, they prefer doing that because the money which they earn is not a lot. But if they end up saving up that amount of money every single day or every week, towards the end of the year, usually it becomes, what they say, in Kiswahili they say, haba and haba hujaza kibaba. Little by little you end up, having a multiple, you'll be able to save a lot of money at the end of the day. So the power of compound interest, that is what happens. So basically that's what has really helped her to be able to sustain herself, take care of herself, her children, and go to school, do projects that are able to help her family to move forward in terms of development and achieving their goals. So that's what she was telling me, that at the end of the day, as a person, make sure you're able to save up something. At the end of the day, have something that you can save up, so that by the end of the year you have some savings. At the end of the year you have something that you can see the results, and you're able now to pursue your goals that require like a huge lump sum in order to achieve that goal that you have set for yourself. In this part we have reached, she's literally telling me, she's speaking Swahili, so I'm just telling you what she's saying. She's literally telling me that, work is work. As long as you put in the effort, as long as you love what you do, as long as you don't give up, then you're going to achieve the results. You're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Put in the work hard, be consistent, show up every single day. Even when you don't feel like showing up, just show up, do your best. At the end of the day, when you encounter challenges, overcome those challenges, come up with solutions to each and every obstacle that you come across. As long as you don't give up, then she says you are going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. She's telling me she has seen people who have started this small business because they look at her and they see how successful she's been able to sustain her business, and they copy her. They start making this the snack that she's making, and then after 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, they end up giving up. And that's the reason she was telling me, work is work. You just have to be persevere, put in the work, put in the effort, and overcome those challenges that you encounter as you do business, because each business has its own challenges. And she's telling me in the long run you're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor as long as you put in the work and you don't give up. And what she added was, as long as you love what you do, then nothing can stop you. Nothing can make you give up what you love, because it's not just work. You are doing a job that you love. So every single day you look at it like, this is something I love and I'm going to do it. You want to make any excuses. That's what she was telling me.
So she's saying,
when you there's work is work, don't be choosy, and you can start your own side hustle. And once you start your side hustle, please put in the effort, work hard, and love what you do. She says that when you start your own business or your side hustle, make sure you're able to make savings. That small saving that you start with and you consistently doing is gonna help you one day to start maybe a bigger business, or maybe during an emergency be able to take care of you. And also she's saying that when you start a business, please make sure you put in the effort so that this business can be able to take care of your needs, your family needs, and of course take care of your lifestyle, that is your daily upcoming. And at the same time, make sure you consistently make up savings. So she also joins Chama. Chama is basically these small groups. They are mostly done by women in Kenya, also along Mombasa, that is where we stay. And in also, I think generally Africans, they do this Chama thing. Chama is a Kiswahili word, but it's usually called merry-go-round. Some people call it crowdfunding. Some people call it friends meeting, and they contribute a certain amount of money. They save it up. Then after the year ends, they withdraw, and each member is given them the amount of money they have saved, and that lump sum they're able the women are able to do something concrete. So basically, this business has really helped her to be able to take care of herself, her family members, be able to take her kids to school, and also to literally be able to help the family build house and everything. So this is just an example of how Kenya women, or should I say women in a village, are able to live their life. So in a nutshell, when you see somebody who's starting a small business, please encourage them. Please don't discourage people. When you see somebody has started a project, please encourage them, because just for one to just start something, usually you have already overcome the feeling of fear. You have overcome the feeling of doubting yourself. You have overcome the feeling of, you know what, I'm gonna start something. I don't know where it's gonna take me, but I'm gonna believe in myself. I'm gonna start something, and I'm gonna work hard, and I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna make sure I pursue this thing until it becomes successful, until I reach my goals. So when you see somebody doing something, please encourage them. When you see this small business, please support them. I know most people who support you normally it's people from outside. It's people who don't know you. So kindly, when you see someone has started something, please encourage them. Don't discourage them. And if you don't believe in what they are doing, just keep quiet and mind your business, because normally what happens is, when people want to start a project or a business, you'll hear so many people discouraging you and telling you, don't start, don't do it, don't start. And those people who discouraging you, please don't. If you feel like you can't support somebody, just keep quiet and mind your business. And the person who wants to pursue a goal, who wants to start a project, who wants to start a business, who wants to start something, it's in your mind and you're thinking of, you know what, I want to start this thing. I've been thinking about it, I've done research on it, it's just that I'm scared, it's just that I don't have the capital. Please, I'll tell you, just start. Overcome that fear. Find a way of starting that business even without capital. Right now, the social media platforms are there. Start that hustle of yours. Create that brand. Look for a community. Build online. And then now, once people follow you and they hear what you're saying and they love what you're doing, and you say, okay, this is the business I'm supporting. Can you, I want to create a wait list. So people will create that. Will always, if they're interested and they're part of your community, me, okay, they guys, will don't worry. I know I'm teary. It's because of the smoke. Yeah, I'm still let's say I'm still not used to it, but it's okay. Anyway, back to what she said. She's saying, as a woman, when you're married, please make sure you're able to earn a living, even if it's a small business like the way she's doing. She's also saying that she's also encouraging women that when you open that small business, make sure you're able to put aside some fund for saving, and also make sure when there are good days and bad days during a business. So if a business is not doing well today, still you're not supposed to eat that capital of your business. You're supposed to save it up so that tomorrow it's another day for you to continue pushing for your business to grow. All right. She's also telling you guys that when you're doing this business, also make sure the money goes round, as in you're able to save, you're able to buy your products, that is the products that are going to help you to continue with your business. So don't eat up everything. So, and if you do eat up everything, that means you'll not be able to continue doing your business. That is the setbacks that most people are facing when it comes to this small business in my village, or in my local village, or in my local town, yeah, or even some people who are literally outside there. So make sure you're able to save up, make sure you're able to have enough capital that is going to help you run your business during the good days and the bad days. And when it comes to family, make sure you're able to contribute to help your husband. No, don't just say you're doing a business and you're not contributing when it comes to the normal 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 activities in the family. So if, for example, for her, she's able, to assist when it comes to the running of the house. Sometimes she contributes also in terms of the school fees where there is an issue. Yeah, but at the end of the day, she's able to demonstrate to the husband that her business is also able to help the family in case of any emergency. So what do you think, guys? Do you have any comment? I'd love to hear from you guys. The tears, it's because of the smoke. You see, I'm not used to the smoke, so that's what's happening. But otherwise, I'm okay. I'm good. So let's continue. Okay, so sorry about that. The disadvantage of using firewood, it's the smoke. That smoke, oh my god, if you're not used to it, it's just gonna make your eyes feel itchy, and then before you know it, you see just tears streaming down uncontrollably down in the cheeks. By then the tears just roll down immediately, because the eyes are itching, all because of that firewood, the smoke that comes out of it. But am I complaining? No, because this is part and parcel of my culture. This is part and parcel of growing up in my village. This is something which I grew up knowing. This is something that it has been passed from generation to generation to generation. When you ask people in Africa, and I know other parts of village life in other parts of the world who use firewood, they'll tell you it's part and parcel of using the firewood. It's the after effects. Now, it's important when you have a business to make up your savings. It's important when you're having a business to know your income and your expenditure, how you're spending, and also how much you're spending, so that you know whether you're making a profit or a loss. So basically, in a nutshell, she was telling me what the principles of being a successful business is, and she was just breaking it down to me easily, understandable, relatable. And by the way, this is somebody who has just learned through experience, not through school, experiences. This is somebody who has literally not gone to school that much. Yeah. And she's learned through experience. She has learned to take care of herself. She has learned to grow a business. She has learned to become a businesswoman who is able to manage her expenses, her expenditure, making a profit, making a saving, at the same time be able to take care of the family bills, be able to take her kids to school, be able to do projects for the family. Of course, they are doing it as a family. This is a family business where the husband is involved, the kids are involved, but the person who is like the CEO is her, the mother, and she's the one who's cooking. So she was telling me her routine. She wakes up at 3:45 a.m. in the morning, and of course she makes samosas. That is the first thing she makes. And then of course her kids will assist her to make, because she makes a lot of samosas, not just like 50 pieces of samosa. No, it's over 100 pieces of samosa. I can say she makes like 300 pieces of samosas per day, because she has to sell at home very early in the morning. Then she has to sell samosas also at the community center. That's the reason I say she makes over 300 pieces of samosas every day, because she serves a lot of people in the community. And so I've been talking to her. She's telling me the secret to her being successful in a business is basically she works with her family, that is her kids, and of course with the help of the husband, and they work as a unit. At the end of the day, she makes sure she pays her kids something, you know, for the work they have done, for the effort they have done. And that's what has really helped the kids, you know, to be motivated to assist in the business, which has literally helped the family in going back to school, you know, basically taking care of their daily needs, plus of course taking the kids to go to school, and many other activities for the home, many take care of the bills for the home. And so far she's happy, and she's thankful, and she's grateful for the way the community has embraced her business, because most people usually buy from her business actually. Yeah. And then the last part of this video, you're going to see me talking to her, where she sells her snacks. These are popular snacks which are being eaten here in Mombasa, in Kenya, and let me just say, along the East African coast, people like this type of snacks. They're very popular, they're very delicious, and if you know what you're doing, believe me, you can never lack customers. So she's been doing this for a couple of years now. People know her, her business is known, the community has embraced her business. If she misses to cook just one day, you'll hear people complaining. That's how people love her food, you know. That's how people love her food. So if she just misses one day and not cook, you just hear a customer complain like, why did she come, why did she come? That's usually the song you hear. So, and it's just a testimony for the fact that she's very good at her job, and people love eating her snacks. They're very affordable, they're delicious, and she sells from 8 a.m. up to 7 p.m. or even depending on the demand. Yeah. So if the demand is very high, she can continue selling up to 8 p.m. If the demand is a bit low, she'll most likely end around 4 p.m. or even 7 p.m. But at the end of the day, one thing I'll tell you, her snacks are very delicious, and I enjoy eating. But then this is just a natural Kenyan village. All right, you see the makeshift where she has put the metals around is just to prevent, you know, fire, the smoke from going out there, and also to prevent the wind from coming here, because you know she's cooking we're using firewood. Yeah, so usually it's windy around here because there's so many trees around here, so they put that the iron sheet around just to prevent the wind from coming through the jik, or should I say the kitchen. Yeah. But the way she has done it, it's very nice, it's very simple, I like it. She used firewood, why it's easily affordable, and then of course it's readily available along here, because there's so many trees around here, so people usually cut the trees, and they make firewood out of it. And by the way, if you start asking where they coming the trees, they usually they have big farms. That's another thing you need to understand. These village people, they have big farms, and this big farm, they usually plant trees. So that's where the trees are coming from. All right, so they use the firewood and they do the necessary. If behind me there is a shamba, when I say shamba, I mean a farm behind me. If you go around this compound, there is a big farm around it. That's how most villages in my community are. Wherever you go, you'll find huge tract of land farming. Yeah, right now they are not the harvesting season is over. Yeah, anyway, let's continue the video. Wazuzu, mimi mwenyewe nasema hata kazi zangu wananiambia mzee uko pelekana mchezo sana. Ile kweli maisha lazima ujue pale mwanzo na mwisho. Hapa na mtoto wangu watu wote pale. Unatakuwa jua kwa ina fiere time. Kuna walikuwa mwalimu anawaambia kuna time kabla ya kutaka kutoka wazazi, yani kama mzazi amekufa bibi wewe ndio unaleta sidi. Unaelewa? Sasa mtoto wangu kwa ndio shida nini? Niambia namuuliza shida nini? Niambia unajua mama anafanya kwa nini? Nakwenda somo kwa shida na mtoto mmoja ameniambia yani hata mimi nitaleta kazi ya wazazi wangu. Nikamwambia kama kwambia hivi ndio wewe umekukasirika. Niambia yeye nikasirika mimi. Nikamwambia sasa nenda kwa mwambie. Nenda kupika kwa muulize. Mwambie mamangu anasema nije nikuulize. Ushaniona mimi nimekuzwa shule. Alafu mwambie mamangu anasema haipo shule kwa nini usitaki shule. Muulize ushaniona nimeshakuzwa shule. Alafu mamangu anasema Nishakulala kwa watu kaja hapana. Kile ambao nishakulala ni familia. Na kufikiria ni familia. Na nikisema familia, je, familia yetu ni kubwa. Maana nikisema ukiangalia mtu ambaye hoja kumbuke babangu alikuwa na bibi watatu. Unaelewa? Sasa kuna kwanza, pili, watatu. Bibi wa kwanza wale watoto. Wale madada zangu wa bibi wa kwanza. Kumbuke nao wamezaa. Hasa wale watoto wao ni umri wangu. Hata nikicheza nao hao ni ndugu zangu. Umeelewa? Ndio nikasema vile umeniambia ushakulala kwa watu. Nikwambia kusema kweli familia. Maana kina kwamba wao ni ndugu zangu. Na wao ndio nimecheza nao. Na tukituangalia wale wanaita mimi auntie, ukiangalia umri ni sawa. Kwa nashindwa waitwa auntie. Auntie nyina, auntie ukweli. Mimi ni ukweli. Kivipi na mko umri mmoja ndivyo hivyo sasa. Umeelewa? Sasa tungo hawaelewi. Umemaliza Meg? Oh, thank you. Sasa hapo hiyo picha nitaweka kwa simu.
Nitaweka kwa simu, si ya kupiga.
Inaonekana. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, lazima nionekana masimu. After
400 ile tray ya mayai ni mayai 30. Ndio. Haya mayai 30 ukiuza 20. Unapata bali.
just a little bit of water. Part 2. Continuation. I'll see. So inakuja kuchukuliwa sasa hivi ama baadaye?
Inaenda na huyo mimi.
Unga hii tena mitai. Raundi ya
gapi?
All right, so I'm eating this. How does it taste? Soft, crunchy. The sugar, when you mix it all together, it's just delicious. Everything balance it out. I like it. So this is called mitai in Swahili. I don't know how in English you can call this. Maybe you can say donut, something like that, but it's not donut really, is it? But in Swahili you call it this donut, and I mean mitai, and it's very, very delicious. That's the reason why she's the most popular seller in my local village. I love it. I love it.
So normally what people do when they want to buy this, they usually take it for breakfast, lunch, even dinner. It's affordable, easily available, and delicious. Très bien, très bien, très bien, très bien. I love it. So guys, comment about this video. If you want to see more of this video, please let me know. Why you watching? Like, subscribe. Until next time.
Sada, shikilia huko.
Wewe ndio umeanza.
Hi guys. Haya. Inua. Za umetoka mtai?
Changanya.
Unaonekana mama. Unashika unafanya. Haya. Chai ya mama pia anataka. Mama pia anataka. Nipatie chai ya 44. Sada. Hapa simama kuja. Sada wacha mchezo bwana. We, nini mbaya? Kwani nina kusumbua?
Wasumbuliwa na nini sasa?
Ona haya nini bwana?
Watu wanauza.
Hii ni kazi bwana. Ikienda bado ni pesa.
Tafadhali. Wajiona ni mzigo. Nataka onekane huyu mpigaji chai hapa.
I love it. Sikuchukui wewe kabisa na mchungwa yule. Alright guys, so this is how we do it. Okay. Sama bye. Don't subscribe. Okay guys, we are here. Ooh, yeah. Bye. Bye. Guys, it's delicious.
Asante kabisa mpenzi mtazamaji. Basi kabisa Willis, ulipisha pale kwa drop lakini ulipisha kama umechelewa. Nani pale anapisha na hizi za tatu? Nani anapisha hizi za mwisho? Hizi pale ndio za mwisho. Hizi pale ndizo za mwisho. Nani anapisha? Weka shilingi 50. Willis unaweza rudi? Willis pale unaweza rudi. Upishe pale kwa kwanza. Basi kabisa uweze kuondoka na mila. Uweze kuondoka.
Very delicious. I enjoy myself by the way.
Hebu sabini pale. Za pili, za tatu pale ziko za mwisho kabisa. Zitakuwa zinaondoka kwa nani? Zitakuwa zinaondoka kwa nani? Weka shilingi 50 pekee basi kabisa uweze kuwa lucky winner today. Lucky winner of the day. Lunch wa pale zitakuwa zinaondoka.
Normally,
Basi kabisa napata mtu bwana.
I will take this for breakfast,
Bado inakosa mshindi.
lunch.
Bado inakosa mshindi. Weka shilingi 50 pekee.
If I don't feel
ondoka pesa.
like eating a heavy meal at night, I take samosas.
Weka shilingi 50 pale. Basi maana
This snack is very delicious and it's affordable and readily available. Alright guys, I've shown you the process, I've shown you where we sell this, so kindly don't forget to subscribe. Alright, on the subscribe. Sada. Bye bye. Let's enjoy the meal.